Early leaf fall was filling the camp with a musty scent of dirt and leaves. The air hummed with crunches of leaves and sniffles from the sick cats below. Most were bundled up with friends and family. Some were taking a well-deserved nap. "Help!" The cry from Sunshine gave everyone a shock. "Help me! I can't find Sparrow!" Cats came running over to the commotion. Some of the sicker cats trailing behind as Sunshine yowled her son's name, trying to find him. Acorn was sitting in the corner. Despite almost being old enough to leave the nursery, he had never looked smaller under the leaves, water dripping down onto his pelt from above. He didn't want to lose his brother as well as his father. Those healthy enough started joining Sunshine in her calls for her son, but no response was heard. "He's not in camp," someone called out. Murmurs started to sound from those too sick to help, and an eerie chill crept over them all. "Here!" Skip called out. "I found his scent! Follow me!" Paws thundered over the ground as Skip led the way towards Flutterfly Lake. Branch and Sunshine close behind. The scent led them straight to the lake's bank, and then it stopped. Skip sniffed around a bit, determined to find it again, but after a couple more moments he stiffened, worry crossing his pelt. Despite his attempts to hide it, Sunshine noticed and let out a wail that echoed through the trees. They sat there, stunned in silence. Only Sunshine's sniffles could be heard. Suddenly, a high-pitched cry rang out in the canopy. "Feather fluff!" The searching cats looked at each other in confusion, before Sunshine bolted into the undergrowth towards the sound. And there he was, little Sparrow, completely drenched from falling into the lake, and a single feather in front of him as the only trophy of his failed catch. "Sparrow!" Sunshine ran to her son and embraced him with a loud purr. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Sims 3 Warrior Cats challenge. And you guys, we rolled a moderate event and poor little Sparrow, well, poor little Sparrow, he chose it himself, but Sparrow actually ran away. And you guys, it could have been really bad. So I rolled the missing kits event, and because there aren't always kits, it is a moderate event. And also, the kits go missing and one is picked at random. Of course, Sparrow was the one picked. Not only that, because he is fun-loving and unreliable, but he actually got picked as well because of... well, there's a 50% roll for the rest of the cats, and Acorn actually just decided not to go with him. So, oh my gosh. And then I rolled to see which one of the 4 lots we kind of have, where he would go to, and he rolled Butterfly Lake, or Flutterfly Lake, sorry. And I kid you not, I rolled to see how many lots. We were gonna go on a whole search and stuff, but Skip also rolled that he found it at Flutterfly Lake. Well, the clan rolled so. So he actually found the scent, is what I'm saying. But yeah, no, so here we are. I believe this is actually the first time in Flutterfly Lake. I think probably Branch and... Well, do we not have any? Oh, it's one of these again, isn't it? We have... We can't really get to the... There should be... Maybe I just didn't put any out, actually. There should be markers here, but I can't find any. So yes, here we are at Flutterfly Lake. Basically, there are a bunch of butterflies here, and that's about as deep as the name goes. But we are actually gonna do our hunting patrols here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And Skip is gonna stay behind and also do his hunting patrols. Whereas Sunshine is going to take her son home. Because, oh my gosh, Oh, and she's actually thanking Skip for, oh, she's thanking Skip for, you know, finding him, I think. But oh my gosh, there was... Okay, so a couple things could have happened from this, and can happen in the future when kids go missing. Basically, he had a 20% chance of catching some prey. And then he had a 20% chance of getting a wound and a 10% chance of just being dead. So, yeah. Things can definitely happen. He rolled a 35, which means nothing happens. Luckily for him, Sparrow, oh my gosh. So we are actually gonna bring them home. I think Sparrow, if he runs, is gonna be about as fast as Sunshine actually walking, which is gonna be really scary when you then cross the thunder path. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gonna be really, really difficult. But Sunshine is gonna bring her kit home. And poor little Acorn, or Acorn Sprout. Did I say? Oh my gosh, I think I actually said Acorn in the cinematic. But oh well, I meant Sprout. Gosh, I keep confusing those names. But he actually was super scared because Acorn is really sick right now, which means like his dad he's not allowed to talk to his dad or anything. So that's really scary for him. And now his brother also left. And his mom was completely distraught, obviously. So poor little Sprout actually had a little bit of a scary moment there, but they're fine. And hopefully Sparrow can come home safely. He is very hungry and pretty darn tired as well. Woo! A small little spin around. Okay. I think if Sparrow was actually smaller, I might have just had Sunshine run over and then been like, oh yeah, she just carried him. But because he is larger, I don't think she can carry him anymore. So we're gonna have him walk all the way up to the edge. And he is going to cross the road. We're gonna... Oh my gosh, not right now, clearly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the rumble of that monster has passed, and Sunshine is going to run over with her kit. Hopefully they make it. Oh my gosh, I think she's gonna start running now. And also, she dropped a snake skin, which is unfortunate. Okay, I think they actually make it. Oh my gosh. So that is a moderate event that can happen if we do have kits. And as I said, if we don't have kits, then we just ignore it, like the hawk. It's just, oh, hawk sighted. But with this one, nothing happens. Sunshine, you're going a bit fast for your son there. Oh no! Skip! Skip actually caught a red assassin bug. Well, okay, I'm thinking about it. I think because... Okay, I'm gonna leave it up to a random generator. Because Skip is a loner and he's kind of been around. Well, maybe Shorttail, actually. So Shorttail is a rogue, and he has definitely been around all over the place. Oh, actually, I think maybe we should put a roof on, like, an area here as well, so that we can actually see the prey when the snow and stuff comes. I think that's actually a really good idea. And yeah, so the leaves aren't in here either. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a really, really good idea if we put a little bit of a roof over here as well. Anywho, Shorttail has actually been around and seen quite a lot of things. So if he rolls, let's say, under 50, he doesn't know what it is. And if he rolls above 51, he does know what it is. And he rolled a 50 exactly. How do we keep getting these on 50-50s? Juniper rolled a 51 and he rolled a 50. Okay. So he actually doesn't know what it is. That's unfortunate because that means one of our cats are gonna eat it and we don't know who. We don't know. Well, you can't eat that, but you can eat the turtle. And it's a full moon tonight, apparently. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened. So we're gonna have Sparrow take a nap, I think, and Acorn, I think, is also gonna take a nap. He's probably really, really happy that his brother is home. Not Acorn, oh my gosh! Sprout! I cannot get that name right for some reason. Oh well, that's what I get for naming them after each other. Skip. I think we might, much like Twig Burrow, actually start burrowing tunnels under the Thunder Path. So we like choose one place here. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe here actually. Right here, they're allowed to cross the Thunder Path without like risking anything. That could be kind of cool. So this little path here kind of indicates the tunnel. Of course, they don't actually have a tunnel yet, but I think we might do a Twig Burrow thing just because it's on their territory and cars are literally like a 50-50% chance you just die. So that's a bit harsh for being like a daily event thing to go to these places and stuff. Skip is done hunting. Branch is not. I don't really know what you can do. He did, however, the beetle is a rare object, which means you do actually get to remove your chip bag. And yeah, you guys might have noticed this island here. Here is Greenleaf, which is the best cure for common, well, for colds in general. So common cold, white cough, all of those Greenleaf helps with. Black cough, green cough. This is the best one. It removes 2 days every time it's used, and it can be herbs can only be used 1 time a day. So we can't just use like 5 Greenleaf herbs and just get rid of all the sicknesses. Well, on one cat. We can use them one day per cat. Or 1 time a day per cat. Just to balance it a little bit. So if you have a really bad case of green cough, you can't just remove it all at once. Oh, there is one. So I did put scratching posts down here. I guess I only put 1 on the island. That's my bad. But yes, so when the lake is actually frozen like this, they can just walk over. However, when the lake is not frozen, you need a fishing skill of level 5 to be able to swim across water. And that kind of is for all the roles, is what I'm saying. Also, due to the Thunder Path, by the way, that is kind of the reason why this area, these 2 lots, are not actually part of our territory. Because the cats obviously don't want to risk that every day. What is this? This is cats. Just cats on a walk. Iris and Raven, apparently. I don't think we've ever seen those cats before. But they're far enough away to not bother us. Although, to be fair, maybe we should... Okay, you know what? I think I might have to build some extra lots here. Maybe even one up here. So we kind of have some more options to like go to. Because, as I said, these 2 are not in the territory. So I think I might actually build... I mean, I'll always be improving the world, of course, behind the scenes. Run. And you also run, not trot. No need to risk... Oops, that's a bit far, maybe. I don't see any monsters right now. Yeah, these cats are just going to town, but that means that if we actually have an area here and cats do cross through, because clearly that does happen, we might actually have to... Well, I don't think we're moving our home lot. I think we're just... Whenever it's the fox family going through here, we're just gonna ignore it. I think that's kind of how that's gonna work. Because it's only ever the fox family running through, so... Sunshine is actually training her hunting skill, which she is allowed to do. I'm just not allowed to tell her to do it, so if she wants to, that's fine. Oh my gosh, so much happening. And I'm trying to figure out, Olive is one of the cats with white cough, so she has 75% sleep. Oh, and Branch is home now, and right when Olive is here as well. I wonder if they're gonna interact a little bit, because they're so cute. Skip, what did you catch? You caught a python, and you also caught a red assassin bug, which unfortunately is going to be a random poison for whoever eats it. Which seems to not be Skip himself at the very least. So let's see. Olive and Branch are gonna sniff. And then we are gonna socialize. Just, you know, say hi. Oh my gosh, they're such good friends now. He does actually really want to nuzzle her. Didn't he catch... He caught a couple different things. Oh my gosh, I thought Sunshine was going to the red assassin bug. Oh my gosh, that scared me so badly. Okay, let's have you friendly nuzzle. I do actually wonder what Olive likes for prey. I do wonder, does she like fish maybe? She might. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna have you sleep because you need it. Olive is fine. But she's also going over to sleep. And she's going over to sleep close by. So I'm gonna actually have her... Just because we just put Branch over here and she randomly chose this one, they're actually gonna, you know, curl up together and have a little nap. Okay, and here we have Sprout and Sparrow. There I finally got the name right. Okay. You really need... No, you can't sleep. You need to get up and get yourself going. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to say, it is so sad. Acorn can't interact with anyone, and all his wishes are just to interact with cats. It's so sad. Oh, look at him. I mean, come on, poor Acorn. You can't sleep. The only reason why I'm not telling him what to eat is because I want the chance of it being... the assassin bug to be a thing. And he wants to playfully pounce his mate. I mean, come on, this poor cat. This poor cat is just... I'm gonna take him to the prey pile at the very least. But this poor cat just really wants to interact with others, and it's just not happening. It's so sad. It's so very sad. Okay, you can wake up, but you do have 75% sleep. Same thing goes for Sparrow, who decided to just run out into the world. Okay, he's gonna scratch. Well, Acorn, you do need to eat something, you know? I swear, this red assassin bug is gonna disappear and I will have no clue who ate it. Oh, Skip actually wants to talk to Sprout and Sparrow. He is intrigued by the kits, I think. Oh! What? Juniper and Blaze seem to have become mates. Which is interesting, because Juniper and Storm were kind of friends, and Blaze and Storm were mates. And they had never met each other before Storm died. So I am wondering if maybe they met each other and are kind of consoling each other, and then they grew closer from that? Question mark? And I mean, I definitely don't think Blaze would, or Storm would want Blaze, her mate, to just like be lonely for the rest of his life. But that's interesting. That happened on its own. Quite interesting. Acorn, you gotta eat something, buddy. Like, you gotta pick something to eat. We have a wide variety of prey for you to eat. Which one is it gonna be? I think he's gonna think less about practicing his fighting skills with Chase and more so about, like, being with his mate. Okay, so he chose to eat the ladybug. That is perfectly fine. Okay, Shorttail has chosen to watch a bug. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Someone is eating the cockroach. Who is eating the cockroach? No one's eating the cockroach. Sprout is, however, eating the mini python. Okay, it shows as a honeypot ant, but I guess it's a cockroach he's actually watching. Oh, and here comes Olive. Okay, but the day has changed. Well, gone over to the next day. So we have... You guys, wait, hold on. We only have 1 day until the kids grow up. And only 5 until poor Shorttail actually... Oh, he becomes an elder. But let's do our rolls. I'm unsure if I should do rolls on like camera mostly, or for things like day swaps like this. Like, do I just do them by myself? Possibly so. But let's yeah, I think I'll actually do all these rolls on my own, because it is quite a lot of rolls. And then next episode you guys can see what happened. So I hope you enjoyed this, and with that it is actually time to end the episode. Oh yeah, I swapped the... Yeah, look at that. I swapped where the scratching trees were. So I'm wondering if both of these can be reached by the kids now. Hopefully. It looks like it. Yay! Okay, so we don't have any more kitten broken cat trees. I don't think. We might, but not that I've seen at least. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully we don't roll too bad on all the rolls. So, bye-bye.